Hi, guys. Welcome back. So, this is going to be a pick a card reading, and we're going to ask the question: what do men find sexy about you? So, we have here three crystals. All of them are Jasper, by the way. This is Rainforest Jasper. At first, you might actually think that this is Unakite, but it's actually Rainforest Jasper. Great crystal to work with if you wanted to connect with Mother Gaia. All right. And then you got Red Jasper for group number two. And we have Kiwi Jasper for group number three. So once you're ready, just click on the timestamps below. Okay, if you chose Rainforest Jasper, that's not Unakite, it's Rainforest Jasper. Let's begin with your reading. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group number one. Let's see, what do men find sexy about you? All right. Wow. Okay. I'm even hearing a lot of your exes, they can't forget about you, by the way. Wow. We're talking about men in general, of course. Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh. You got the world card at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Wow, group number one. I so love this. You're a total package, group number one. Okay. And you know me, I don't sugarcoat things. So a lot of you chose this pile. You guys are not just really physically attractive. Okay. You're beautiful inside and out. All right. And yeah, a lot of the qualities that men really looks for in a divine feminine, let's just put it that way, because this reading is not gender specific. They really see that in you. All right. In terms of physical appearance, I'm really, picking up very strongly based on the images that they really like her legs. All right. So for some of you, you have very beautiful legs, which they find so sexy. I'm even drawn to this image of the Two of Cups. Okay. And I'm drawn to the image of the tattoo on her leg. So for some of you guys who may have tats, not necessarily it has to be a dolphin, all right? But yeah, you may have tats as well, and they find that very sexy. For others of you, I'm also getting, based on this image of the dolphin, is that you have this very friendly nature about you, okay? Because dolphins are very friendly. They're very witty as well, all right? And I feel this is also one of the things that they really like about you, or what they find sexy about you. It's your wit, your humor, all right? That's also what I'm hearing. And at the same time, dolphins are also very, very playful, all right? So I'm getting that too. For others of you, I'm also hearing that most men, they find it sexy that you are not wishy-washy, all right? You're very either focused or you're very clear with what it is that you want. And they find that really, really sexy. You guys are very ambitious people as well. And at the same time, just like what I said earlier, yeah, a lot of the traits that they actually look for in a divine feminine, you have it. Not only are you physically attractive, but you also have, brains. Let's just put it that way. Your beauty and brains, group number one. You're very witty. You're very clever, humorous. All right, fun to be with. And you're also very focused. Okay. Nice. I love this. All right. Let's try to pull up another set of cards. For some of you, I'm hearing your hair. Some of you may have curly, curly hair, or has a lot of volume, which they find so freaking sexy. Look at that action. I feel like using this. Yeah, we'll just use this one. Okay, there you go. What else? Oh, yes, look at that. Then he got building blocks. What did I say earlier, group number one? You guys are very, very ambitious people. When you like something, you really go after it. All right. So you guys are very assertive. I really got that. Very ambitious, very focused, very assertive. And a lot of men find that so sexy about you. Plus, I'm drawn to this black horse chasing after this white horse. So what I actually heard right now from Spirit is that you guys, you don't do the chasing, which men really likes. Okay. Instead of the other way around, in which you're the one who's actually chasing after men. All right. And most men, they don't like that because it kills the mystery, it kills the challenge. So I feel for group number one, you guys just basically, yeah, you don't try to make it so obvious that even if you're actually into someone, that you're always the one exerting a lot of effort, you're always the one chasing after this person that you like. You allow the divine masculine to chase you, okay? Because that's their role. They are the doer, and you are the divine feminine, so you are the receiver, all right? And yeah, with the building blocks, just like what I said earlier, you guys are just very, very ambitious. You're actually a planner as well. That's also what I'm hearing. You try to build a solid foundation as well for yourself, and you don't depend on others. That's really what I'm hearing too. Okay. Let's try to pull up more. What do men find sexy about you? You got fear in reverse. So you guys are very courageous, in other words, and they find that very sexy. You're not insecure, is also what I'm hearing. Okay. With that fear in reverse. Oh my gosh. Look at that, you guys. You got the abundance card. And look at that. There's this very beautiful woman, and she's surrounded by a lot of, yeah, beautiful animals around her. So this is it. You really kind of like naturally attract people. All right. Um, and I'm also getting here based on this abundance card is that, yeah, you are somebody that a lot of people wanted to be around with. Okay. They feel comfortable being around you. And so men really find that sexy as well, that you are very friendly, just like what I said earlier when I saw that dolphin. All right. You're very friendly, you're very open, and it makes people, not just men, but it makes people feel comfortable whenever they're actually around you. Some of you are also very much connected to nature, which is quite interesting because you actually chose the Rainforest Jasper. And Rainforest Jasper is a great crystal to work with if you wanted to connect with Mother Nature or Mother Gaia, or even call upon elemental beings. Okay. So, yeah, so some of you are kind of like empaths, all right, in which you really, strongly connect with nature as well as with animals. And yeah, speaking of animals, maybe you love animals, all right. And they also like that about you, that you're very kind and caring not only to people, but also to animals. All right, let's see what else. What do men find sexy about group number one? Oh my gosh, are you freaking kidding me? You got material and spiritual prosperity. So, yeah, I'm just really getting here that you guys are very balanced. There's that perfect balance between yin and yang. That's what I'm hearing. Plus, at the same time, you guys are just really generous people because Six of Pentacles is a generosity card. All right. You really like to help people. And you're actually very down to earth. That's also what I'm hearing right now. Spirit wanted me to go back to the abundance card. You're very down to earth, group number one. And maybe that's why I said earlier that people, not just men, but people, really find it so easy to connect with you, or they find it so easy to be around you. All right. You're fun, you're easygoing, and you're not very judgmental as well. Very open energy. That's what I'm getting. Then you got growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. And so, yeah, this is also what they find sexy about you. All right. You're all about growth. You're all about expansion. You just don't allow yourself to be stuck in a rut. All right. You like to do things differently. You like to explore. All right. You like to learn new things. Wow. Isn't that so freaking beautiful? Let's try to pull it more. Are you freaking kidding me? You got Aphrodite, you guys. Wow. See, I told you. My gosh, group number one. Like what I said, you are a total package. And you know me, I don't sugarcoat things. I'll give it to you straight. And that's what the cards are also showing. All right. You guys are not only physically attractive, you're very beautiful inside and out. And that is amazing. That is truly, truly amazing. You're a goddess, group number one, okay? Because we have here Aphrodite. Plus, look at that. You have another image of dolphins. Just like what I said earlier, dolphins are very smart, very friendly, okay? Witty, funny. So for a lot of you chose this pile, you may have that, all right, about you, those traits, those qualities. And most men, they find that very sexy, okay? And at the same time, I'm drawn to the image of the key. So I'm also hearing from spirit that majority of men, they find it sexy that you are a solutions-based type of a person. All right. Um, if you're actually troubled by something, you don't allow yourself to be so much stress about it, but you try to find a solution and how to surpass that problem or how to overcome it. All right. You don't whine, in other words. Instead of spending a lot of time whining about it, all right, complaining, all right, you try to put your focus on, okay, how can I actually overcome this challenge? How can I overcome this problem? Very beautiful. And that's why you have this perfect balance between feminine and masculine energy about you. And look at that. These two dolphins really wanted to be around her, right? And you have a very beautiful body as well. Just like what I said earlier when it comes to physical appearance, either it's the hair. I just said something like some of you may have curly hair, volume, and look at that. She has this very beautiful hair. And legs, right? The legs is being highlighted again. Whoa, I love this. Let's try to pull it more. Why do I keep on hearing the name Debbie? Debbie. Oh my gosh. So I don't know if it's actually the viewer. I keep on hearing the name Debbie. So maybe your full name is Deborah, but I heard Debbie just now. That's weird. Okay. Anyway, you know, sometimes when I do the reading as a clairaudient, I just randomly hear stuffs. Anyway, what else? Wow, look at that. Power. You guys are very, very powerful people, okay? And you use your power wisely, okay? What else? You got the truth. So you're very open. You're very straightforward. You're honest, okay? You're very authentic. That's also what I'm getting. Wow, group number one. Wow, I really love this pile. But let's see. Let's pull up another one. What do men find sexy about group number one? Ooh, cards are playing out. You got prosperity. So yeah, you got material and spiritual prosperity as well. So I'm getting here since you got the keyword prosperity again. So some of you are probably also wealthy, right? Like financially speaking, okay? That you can actually buy stuffs that you want, all right? Or you work hard for the money, okay? And at the same time, yeah, look at that with the image of the dragon. Dragon is all about power as well. Plus, some of you are very fashionable. That's also what I'm picking up when I saw this prosperity card. So maybe you guys, not to say you like to wear a lot of snazzy outfits, but maybe, yeah, you dress really well. All right. You have this elegance and grace about you as well. Wow. And yeah, this prosperity card is also talking about gratitude, in which you appreciate everything that you currently have. So that's also what they find so sexy about you too. Okay, what else? Some of you may have really beautiful lips because I'm drawn to her lipstick, her red lipstick. Ooh, What is that? Intuition. So on top of that, you guys are also very highly intuitive, okay? Strong intuition. Yeah, I won't be surprised because remember the Aphrodite card? The Aphrodite card, based on the keywords, it says guidance as well. So some of you are probably, somebody also, doing some spiritual career, whether you are actually a psychic, you're highly intuitive, and you provide guidance to people as well. Oh, yeah, look at that. Spirit of place. My gosh, no wonder you really chose this crystal. Because again, we have a fairy over here. And like what I said, Rainforest Jasper is a really great crystal to work with if you want to connect more with Mother Gaia, with elemental beings. All right. So yeah, we see here this fairy. So a lot of you chose this pile. Either you are also an empath. All right. You're very spiritual as well. And on top of that, you're down to earth and you also like to be of help to people. All right. So yeah, very nice. Let's see, what else? Okay, now it's making sense. Look at this, where the healing begins. All right. So here's what I'm actually hearing. Then you got spirit of place. So group number one, you guys really do not like to allow yourself to be stuck in the past. That's why you're all about growth and expansion. Okay. And that's what they really like about you, what majority of the men, find sexy about you. All right. You try to move forward. And you don't allow yourself to be, stuck over the past, complaining about the past all the time. All right. For you, you have this ability to just, accept what has happened in the past and just, continue to move forward. So, yeah, they really find that sexy. Plus, look at that. Her heart chakra is also glowing. So, you have a really big heart, group number one. Okay. Not only are you very beautiful, just like what I said, physically speaking, but you also have a very, very beautiful heart. You have a big heart. You're very heart centered. I so love this. Let's try to pull it more. Quieting the mind. Yeah. Look at that. You're very, I'm hearing like you guys are just basically very balanced emotionally as well. All right. Um, and maybe that's why the very start of the reading, what I actually heard from spirit is that you're very focused. Okay. You're very centered. You're very calm and balanced. All right. Instead of being so anxious all the time. All right. You're just very centered. I'm also getting a very strong healing energy. So I won't be surprised if some of you are healers watching this, energy healers, empaths. All right. Yeah, I really got that very strongly. So yeah, that's why, they find that very, very, sexy about you, that you have this inner strength about you and you can actually stay balanced, even though maybe, a lot of things are going on around you. All right. But you try to maintain that calm energy. I'm hearing grace under pressure as well. So yeah, very nice. Let's see what else. Let's try this one. Are you freaking kidding me? You got the world card again. You got it at the very start of the reading. Now you got it again. And look at that. What's being highlighted? It's her legs. So again, physical appearance, I'm just really getting here that a lot of you chose this pile. You have very beautiful legs or feet, okay? And yeah, look at her hair. It's very, very thick. For some of you guys, you may have this very, beautiful volume of hair. Some of you like to dye your hair, okay? Yeah, with the world card, that's it. That's actually what I heard earlier. You are a total package. You have everything that they're really, kind of like looking for in a divine feminine. Let's just put it that way. Because again, this reading is not gender specific. I love this. Okay. So let's put this aside. Let's try this one. Oh my gosh. No wonder you have intuition. Oh boy. So another, thing that they like about you, group number one, is that nobody can deceive you. Nobody can fool you. On top of because you're smart, and we're not just talking about like you are book smart, academically smart, but yeah, nobody can deceive you because you can see through people as well. All right? You can easily spot if somebody's actually lying, all right? And yeah, they like that about you. They find that sexy that you can actually, yeah, do that. Okay? You're not silly. You're not stupid, And even if other people may actually think that they can outwit you, they can't. Okay? Some of you are probably also Scorpios, all right? Because Scorpios are human x-ray machines, all right? Anyway, yeah. This is it. This is exactly what I was saying. A lot of people may have underestimated you, okay? And they thought that they can probably just fool you, but yeah. Okay, what else? See? You got putting past negative behavior to positive use. That's it. That's so beautiful. All right. You're all about growth and transformation, really. Group number one. Okay. So anything, that you may have done in the past that is actually negative, all right, you can actually turn it towards the positive. Like you are not afraid to acknowledge whatever, negative behavior that you may have. Again, I'm picking up change for you guys. Like you are willing to change anything that is actually going to be beneficial for your growth. You're willing to change that. Okay. So, yeah, very nice. Yeah, being polished and tactful. So, on top of that, you guys are very polished. All right. Um, you're also very calm when it comes to your speech. I'm also hearing that for some of you when you talk. It's just very, not to say you don't talk fast or you just basically have this very calming energy about you. When you talk, it's very clear, all right? It's very exact. Yeah, I'm just really getting that. Very reserved for some of you, by the way. All right, let's see. What else? What do men find sexy about you? Wow. Kindred spirits. Look at that. We have the image of the butterfly again. Again, all about change. Nature. See, what did I say? A lot of you chose this pile. You're very close, or you have a strong connection with Mother Nature, or even with, spirit, okay, elemental spirits. And that's why I said, yeah, no wonder you chose Rainforest Jasper, because, like what I said, this is a great crystal to work with if you want to connect with Mother Gaia. And now you got nature. Let's just pull up rather one more. My gosh, this Mercury retrograde is messing up with my speech. Yeah, playfulness. Are you kidding me? That's exactly what I was just saying earlier when I saw the images of the dolphin, right? Because dolphins are very playful, they're fun, they're humorous, they're smart, and very clever or witty. Okay. My gosh, this is really, really interesting. Let's start off with a kindred spirit. Okay. So, like what I said, I'm drawn to the image of the butterfly. You're all about change. All right. You're all about growth. You don't allow yourself to be stuck over the past. You always like to explore. You always like to learn. All right. that you're even willing to change anything that is actually not for your highest good. Isn't that beautiful? Right? Plus, we see here this image of two young ladies over here, all right? So I'm getting a very friendly and, yeah, very beautiful energy about you. Plus, there's something about elegance because geishas, all right? Not only are they very beautiful, they're talented as well, and they're very graceful. Okay? So, yeah, the word grace is very, very strong for group number one. And yeah, it seems to me that they're friends. So, again, I'm getting a very friendly attitude or friendly energy here. All right. Next, you got nature. So, like what I said, I'm just going to echo what I said earlier, in which you are very, very much connected to nature. I won't be surprised if you guys are empaths as well. All right. And then you have playfulness. So just like what I said earlier, you have this playful energy about you too. Very fun. Look at that. She has a very beautiful smile. So that's also what they find sexy about you. Wow. My gosh. I love how everything is matching here. Let's try to pull it more. What else? What do men find sexy about group number one? Manifesting the one. So, like what I said earlier, when I saw the world card, that's what I heard. A lot of men, they really view you, group number one, as that person who possess the traits. Not only are you physically attractive, all right, but you possess all the qualities that they're looking for, in a woman or in a divine feminine. Oh, okay. You're very much connected to nature, really, with the image of the tree. And at the same time, they're also showing me here, based on this card, that you really try to look after yourself. Okay. Yes, you're very generous. You really try to share anything, towards other people. Either you like to offer assistance, you like to offer help, but you don't forget about yourself. Maybe that's why you keep on getting a lot of cards around balance. You know how to give, but you know how to also give back something to yourself as well. You're very grounded. No wonder when we saw that quieting the mind card, let me go back, where there's actually a woman meditating. Yeah, you're very grounded. You're very balanced. Wow, this is so beautiful. So let's just pull up one last card here. Some of you probably are type 3 people or personality type 3. Or 4. For some of you, I'm hearing 4. Okay. Enlightenment. With enlightenment, there's no separation. We recognize that we are one with the divine. Okay. So yeah, with this enlightenment, that's it. They also find that sexy about you. You guys are very wise people. Just like what I said earlier, nobody can fool you. I feel that a lot of the people who chose this pile, you're well experienced as well. You're all about growth. You wanted to learn. All right. You don't limit yourself. All right. You always wanted to improve yourself as well. That's also what I'm hearing. Some of you, not only are you strongly connected to nature, but you have a strong connection with higher beings, all right, with the divine, okay, which they find so sexy. And look at that with the image of the hand, right? Look at this. So, two things. I'm really hearing that you guys are just very, caring. You like to give. You're very giving people, okay? You're very open. And at the same time, getting a very strong healing energy. That's why I'm picking up. Some of you are healers, energy healers, checking out this pile. All right. Because, yeah, I'm drawn to the light over here, this energy. So, yeah, I won't be surprised if some of you are practitioners. Either you're doing energy healing. Okay. So, yeah, that's what I actually got for group number one. I so really love this reading. Okay. I'm really liking the energy. That's what men really find so sexy about you. So I hope you enjoyed this. And as always, I'll see you again next week. Bye for now. So, Red Jasper, let's begin with your reading. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective we chose, group number 2. Let's see what most men find so sexy about you guys. Ooh, you got strength. All right. What is this? Haha! Wow. No wonder you chose red Jasper. Very fiery. Ooh. You're hot, group number 2. Oh, yes. Okay. And wow, a lot of fire. So some of you may have strong fire signs here, especially Leo and Sag. I'm picking up Sag very strongly in Leo too, of course, with the strength card, and Earth. So I'm picking up Virgo here, Pisces as well, and then Capricorn with the Devil card. So yeah, what do men find so sexy about you, group number 2? My gosh, you guys are just so freaking hot. Very seductive, okay? Natural seductive qualities. That's really what I'm picking up. Physically speaking, or when it comes to physical appearance, you guys are also very, very good looking, whether you're going to be acknowledging that or not. And you should, okay? I'm also hearing the word confidence. That even though, let's just put it this way, you're actually, yeah, on the heavier side, let's just put it that way, or let's use the word voluptuous, all right? Because that's really the energy as well I'm getting for some of you. Very voluptuous. And you're just very confident about yourself. And they find that so sexy, all right? Confidence is really sexy. Plus, I'm also getting here that for some of you, what they also find sexy about you is that you have this very strong masculine energy too. Okay? Because look at that. Look at this 7 of Wands. She's kind of like a warrior, right? Look at this lady. She has control over this lion over here. Yeah, very strong masculine energy is actually what I'm picking up for group number 2. So I feel that you guys are also very independent, okay? You're very assertive as well, which they find so sexy. And at the same time, you guys are very persistent, okay? You don't allow setbacks to make you quit. So you really go after your dreams. That's what I'm getting here. And at the same time, I'm hearing very strongly that on top of you being so ambitious, very assertive, I'm also getting very strongly that a lot of the men, either they know you or not, all right, they find you so sexy because of your mystery, all right? I'm drawn to this high priestess over here. You're very mysterious. You're very unpredictable, okay? And most men, they love that you're actually not very predictable because it kills the challenge. It actually kills the mystery. Okay. And so I'm getting here that a lot of you chose this pile. You are not very obvious when you're also into someone. It's like, you try to go after someone that you like. I feel that, yeah, a lot of men, see that you just try to remain in your divine feminine energy, that you don't do the chasing. You allow them to do their part. Okay. So I'm also getting a very perfect balance of yin and yang energy as well for group number 2, because you got the Queen of Pentacles, and Queen of Pentacles is somebody who's also very feminine. All right. And very abundant, very down to earth, very practical. So there's that very beautiful balance as well of masculine and feminine energy for group number 2. But yeah, you guys are just very determined people. You're goal oriented, all right? Assertive. I keep on hearing the word assertive. You guys are very assertive, very goal oriented as well. Because again, 7 of Wands is somebody who's a fighter, all right? 7 of Wands is all about endurance as well. You're fearless. That's also what I'm getting. Plus, I'm also hearing very strongly that, yeah, you guys are also very authentic. When you don't really like someone, you just try to appear casual, all right? It's not that you're really going to be, so rude and all that, but if you don't like someone, you're not going to give or even waste your time on someone that you really don't like, okay? So I feel that you guys are also very straightforward. Yes, you're mysterious, or you appear to be very mysterious, but you're also very straightforward about certain things. For instance, just like what I said, if you don't like someone, you're not really going to be, yeah, playing so nice and all that. All right. But if you really like someone as well, you are really going to be so honest about how you feel. Plus, I'm also getting with this high priestess over here. A lot of you chose this pile. You guys are also very knowledgeable. Okay. You're very intuitive as well. Okay. That's what I'm getting. A lot of men, when it comes to the physical appearance, by the way, they really like either your calf or yeah, your feet. You have beautiful feet. I keep on hearing that, okay? So, yeah, let's move on to the next set of cards now. What do men find sexy about group number 2? Let's use this one again. Yeah, rest and rejuvenation. And then he got journey card. So I'm hearing with the journey card is that most men find you sexy because of you have a clear direction of your path. All right. You know what you want. You're not confused. And when you want something, you go after it because you're very assertive. And at the same time, with the lamp that she's actually holding, there's really something about either guidance or enlightenment. All right. So a lot of you chose this pile. You're also very well experienced. You're very knowledgeable as well. And I feel as well, group number 2, a lot of you, yeah, experience a lot of challenges or struggles in life, which is why a lot of men really see you as somebody who's very tough. Again, this reading is not gender specific, so I'm just going to be saying divine feminine, okay? So, majority of the men really find you sexy because of you were able to rise above any difficult situations that you experience in your life, all right? And yeah, with this rest and rejuvenation, you're also very balanced, very calm. Very confident with the poise card. That is very, very straightforward, right? So yeah, you guys are just naturally confident. You know who you are. You know what you want. See? You got intuition and manifestation. What did I say when I saw the high priestess? Okay. So again, a lot of, people who are probably doing spiritual work also chose this pile, whether you are a tarot reader, a psychic, okay, because I'm drawn to this crystal ball over here. Or this is just basically talking about, like, again, you have a perfect vision of what it is that you wanted to achieve in life, all right? And they find that very sexy instead of living a come what may type of life, like you don't know what to do, all right? You don't know what to pursue, all right? But with you, group number 2, you have a clear vision of what it is that you want to happen for yourself, all right? Like what's going to happen after 5 years. And you try to invest your time and money and energy wisely as well. That's also what I'm getting. Oh, yes. Look at that. Angels of the four direction. I was just talking about that. You have a clear direction of where you're heading. You know where you're heading, right? You're not confused. Oh my gosh. Some of you, you have a very, powerful connection as well with the divine. That's also what I'm getting. Some of you are earth angels as well. Yeah, look at that. Change. So with the change card, I'm actually picking up, this is you. You're not afraid to change. All right. You're very flexible. You adapt to changes, and you're willing to change anything that you feel is not going to be helping you in the long run. Okay. That's what I'm getting. Oh, yes. Look at that. Material harvest. My gosh, you guys are very independent, group number 2. That's also what I'm getting with that Nine of Pentacles. You're highly independent. I'm also hearing that some of you really don't try to, yeah, kind of like force yourself to be in a relationship, because that's what the Nine of Pentacles is all about. Since Nine of Pentacles is somebody who's very independent and is not really focused on, I should be in a relationship. All right. It's not to say that the Nine of Pentacles is somebody, or somebody who has the Nine of Pentacles energy is somebody who doesn't like to be in a relationship. It's just that I don't really need relationships to know my value and my worth. So I feel majority of you chose this pile, you're like that. Okay. Highly independent, and at the same time, you don't try to look for your value in, in certain type of relationship. Okay. You know who you are, just like what I said earlier. Also, a lot of you guys are very successful, financially speaking as well. You may have your own business even. See, self-esteem, bingo. What the freak? Every card that we're pulling up. You guys are just naturally confident. Earlier, you got the Poise card, which is a card that talks about confidence. Now you have self-esteem, all right? Beautiful self-esteem is what you possess that makes you really sexy to men. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. Look at that. Fertility. So another message that's coming through with that fertility card is that number 1, all right, you guys are very creative. Okay. You have a lot of brilliant ideas. My gosh. Very talented. And at the same time, with this image of a mother and a child, all right, you guys are just very motherly, not smothering, but very motherly, very caring, okay, very compassionate. I'm also getting with this crescent moon on top of her, or in the middle of her third eye, all right? So I'm getting here a lot of, psychics or people who are highly intuitive, chose this pile. Yeah, I'm getting that. So, yeah, you're very intuitive as well. You are a person who has a clear vision of what it is that you want to go for in life, okay? And you initiate action, all right? You just don't dream about it. You take the necessary steps to achieve your goal. Yep, you got the flow card. So I'm getting a very calm, very, yeah, very calm, still energy as well for group number 2, which is also quite similar to group number 1. Very calm, very still energy. And yes, with the flow card, you just go with the flow. You don't fight the tides. You just go with it, right? And that is beautiful. Let's try to pull it more. Again, with the image of the moon, my gosh, strong, intuition. You can easily pick up the emotions of others. You're very sensitive to the feelings and emotions of others. Are you freaking kidding me? You saw me shuffle, right? I can't make that up. You got intuition again. So, yeah, because it all started when I saw the High Priestess, and then you got intuition and manifestation card. Now you got intuition. So, yeah, like what I said, a lot of you chose this pile or this group. You guys are highly intuitive people, and they find that really sexy, okay? And at the same time, this intuition card is somebody who also is very decisive, all right? Like what I told you guys, you're not wishy-washy. You know who you are, you know what you want, and whatever it is that you want, you really go after it, okay? And you also connect with your heart to search for the right answers. That's another thing that's coming through. Beautiful. For some of you, in terms of physical appearance, okay? Yeah, you have a really sexy back, okay? That's also what they find sexy about you. So some of you are probably wearing clothes that exposes your back, okay? You may also have short hair for some of you, because again, this is a general reading. Yeah. Again, look at how she actually, tries to carry herself. She's just naturally confident. Wow. Let's see, what else? Oh my gosh. Now we got the Goblins card. Okay. So with the Goblins card, here's what I'm actually hearing, all right? I won't be surprised if you guys attract low vibrational people, okay? Because that's what the Goblins card are all about. So I won't be surprised if you guys are empaths, light workers, because I'm getting that there's a lot of psychics or light workers who chose this pile. And if you're resonating with that, don't be surprised if you have the tendency to attract, low vibrational, people because they're attracted towards your light, okay? That's why empaths are also magnet for narcissists. So it's very important that you really protect your energy. Okay. That's what I'm getting. See, I can't make that up. You got creativity. What did I say earlier? Whoa, this is creepy. Every card that I'm pulling up. So, guys, you're just naturally, creative and talented. Okay. Very brilliant. And also with the solar plexus chakra, because it's the color yellow, and you have a lot of yellows in your card. So, again, solar plexus chakra is all about personal strength or personal power. It's also related to confidence. That's why I said you guys are naturally confident. And then you got the self-esteem card. Beautiful. Wow. I love this pile too. It's hard to choose a favorite now. What else? What do men find sexy about you? Got the teach card. So, not necessarily you guys are teachers, okay? But with this teach card, this is basically you having the knowledge and the wisdom that you impart to others, all right? You serve as a guiding light towards people, group number 2, okay? Yeah, and this is the Hierophant card. So you are a leader, or you have strong leadership skills and abilities as well. And people trust whatever it is that you're saying, okay? Look at that with the students over here, in which they're listening to the teacher, okay? They're paying attention to whatever it is that she's actually saying because they respect your input, okay? They know that they can learn from you, group number 2, okay? And so just like what I said earlier, I feel group number 2, you are well experienced. And a lot of you also went through a lot in life. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. So if you're actually nodding your head right now, like, yeah, I've been through a lot in life, all right? So there's always a good and a bad side to it. Of course, it was very unfortunate that you've experienced a lot of, toxicity maybe, all right, or experienced a lot of negative stuffs in your life, painful experiences and all that. But this has made you stronger. No wonder you got the strength card at the very start of the reading, okay? And what I love about it is that you are trying to share to people what you have learned, okay? Beautiful. I love this. You're also very committed. You're very dedicated to what you're actually doing. That's also what I'm hearing. And with the image of this really cute dog over here, you guys are very loyal. That's also what they find sexy about you. Your loyalty, all right? Friendly, open, engaging energy is also what I'm hearing. What else? What do men find so sexy about group number 2? Ooh, yeah. Oh my gosh. So some of them, they actually see you, somebody who has a lot of options, okay? And so they find that sexy, that you're probably just not, fixated on them, or at least that's actually what you're trying to kind of like put out there, all right? So whenever a man sees you, or this is how they perceive you, that you may have other options, all right? And at the same time, I'm also getting here with the 7 of Cups. You guys are all about growth as well. You're all about growth. You really wanted to improve yourself. You really work hard to be able to achieve whatever it is that you want. Okay, whether it's you planning to buy a house, because again, I'm drawn to the manifestation card earlier, in which it shows on the crystal ball this beautiful house. So, yeah, you have a lot of things, that you wanted to achieve in life. And that's what they find sexy about you. But you don't rush things, okay? You really don't. You don't have to, yeah, to hurt people or step on someone's corns just to get what you want. So, yeah, I love this. Let's actually put this aside now. Let's start off with this one. What else? What do most men find so sexy about you, group number 2? Yeah, I really feel for group number 2. You've been through a lot of negative people or toxic people, and that's because you're naturally kind as well. They're attracted towards your light. Yeah. Somebody watching this pile, you probably, felt abused or you were abused by someone because of your kindness, okay? And again, you got the celebration party card. So, yeah, what they also find so sexy about you, again, with the party celebration card over here, you're fun. Okay. Since you got the party celebration card, that's all about fun. So, you're just basically also fun to be around with. You're very sociable for some of you. Not all of you, of course, because remember, this is a general reading. Then you also got the card that says, looking for the gift connected to the situation, beauty from irritation. Exactly. Very mature. So that's what they also find so sexy about you. You have the ability to see the positive side of every situation. But I'm getting, some of you dealt with so many toxic people. No wonder you got the Goblins card. Wow. And you serve as an inspiration to people. How sexy is that? Just like with a teach card, where there's actually a beautiful woman teaching people. I feel that you guys are naturally, yeah, like teachers. I won't be surprised if some of you are actually, yeah, mentors, life coach. You're into that. You like to do motivational speaking and all that. Or others of you are probably even spiritual teachers. Yeah, you serve as a strong guidance or inspiration to the people around you. And that's because of the experience they've had in the past. It has made you strong, just like what I said. What else? Oh, really? Okay. So some of you are also lawyers. Maybe not all of you. Some of you are probably lawyers or you studied law. Others of you with this lawyer's card, you're just basically very fair, very objective as well. Okay. Very smart. Hope. Ooh, what is this? Union. Okay. And then transition. Okay, so here's what I'm actually getting with all these 3 cards. What they also find so sexy about you is your optimism. Okay? It is your optimism, group number 2, that even though things are really challenging, it's really difficult, that most people may actually give up already, but because of your optimistic attitude, all right, you still hold on to your faith. That's really what I'm getting. No wonder you actually got, what was that card they got earlier? Yeah. Yeah, with the yellow card, that was the creativity. And I even said something about solar plexus. Because again, solar plexus is also about or connected to optimism. Okay. So yeah, you guys are also very optimistic people. And with the transition card, I'm actually getting here is that, yeah, you try to move forward. Even though you have been through a lot of difficulties in life, a lot of challenges, because of your strength, you do have the courage to allow yourself to transition, to move, towards a new path or towards a new chapter of your life. You don't allow yourself to be stuck as well, just like for group number one. You don't allow yourself to be stuck over the past. That is nice. Okay, let's see. What else? Let's try this one. Guided steps to great love. Oh my gosh, wow. Har and Empress, group number two. Whoa. Very strong leadership skills is what I'm picking up for group number two. You guys are the queen, all right? You're the queen of all queens. That's why I said Empress, all right? So, yeah, you really take control of your life. You take charge of your life. You're highly independent, okay? And at the same time, with this guided steps, to great love, I'm actually not going to be reading it based on what it says here, but I'm just really, picking up very strongly that, yeah, um, you have a gift to inspire, to guide people. That's why I got the teach card, all right? And that's what they really find so sexy about you. I feel that men sees you as somebody who is a guiding light. That's really what I'm picking up, or you are a beacon of light. And they learn a lot from you as well. Wow. Oh my gosh. Some of you are type 5 personality type. Okay. That's what I'm getting. Or 7. So let's just pull up one last card here. Commitment. Are you freaking kidding me? You got the Hierophant earlier. Now you got the commitment card. So, in other words, not just when it comes to love and partnerships, you guys are just basically very loyal. You're very dedicated. You're committed to whatever it is that you wanted, whether it's actually your job, all right? Or when you really like someone, you remain faithful. You remain dedicated and loyal towards your partner, okay? So, yeah, you guys are just very committed people. Whoa, I love this. I really love the reading for group number two. So it's very unique. Some parts of it are kind of like similar to group number one, but I'm picking up that your energy is still very much unique. Okay. And yeah, very strong. I noticed for group number two, majority of you guys are really strong, people. And again, this reading is not gender specific. So I'm just really getting here that, yeah, you have a strong masculine, though. Very strong masculine energy about you, group number two. So I won't be surprised if a lot of you chose this pile, especially if you're a woman watching this. You have a really strong masculine energy. You're a go getter. You're very assertive. You're very independent. You're a tough cookie. That's really what I'm getting. Okay. Yeah. But you guys are also very much dedicated and loyal, not only to your work, to your passion, but also to people that you really care about. Hmm. So yeah, that's what I have for you, group number two. So I hope you actually enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you again next week. Bye. Okay, last group you chose Kiwi Jasper. So let's find out what men find so sexy about you guys. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective who chose group number 3. 3 of fire. 9 of fire. Wow. This is so beautiful again. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is so nice. And then you got judgment. Beautiful. Okay, so here's what I'm seeing for group number 3. There's a lot of earth signs here, by the way. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. And then we also have fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Scorpio, if it's actually water. So you may have that in your chart somewhere. But let's start off with a physical appearance, all right? So for group number 3, I'm actually getting here as well that, yeah, you guys have very beautiful body, okay? Or some of you may have very athletic um, figure. That's also what I'm picking up. Some of you are also on the shorter side, but even though you may actually be a little bit on the shorter side, you still look so sexy and cute. All right, that's actually what I'm hearing. Um, some of you like to wear heels, especially if you're a woman. Okay, they find that so sexy. All right. Maybe when you're actually wearing, high stilettos or pumps. Okay. And look at that. She's also wearing this really sexy stockings. So, yeah, they really find that so sexy about you as well. Or at least whenever you actually wear heels. Okay. And also the way you move your body. That's also what I'm hearing very strongly for group number 3. For others of you, I'll be very honest, they like your puppies. Okay. They find that so sexy. So some of you are probably very gifted. Okay. That you have really healthy puppies, if you know what I mean. All right. Um, Now let's move on to what I also heard about group number 3 about what they find so sexy about you. The first message was you guys are selfless people. Okay. You're not self-absorbed. You always like to care about people, or you show concern over people, which they find so sexy. Um, you like to help. You're very generous with the 6 of Pentacles as well. You share your blessings. That's what I'm picking up. Also, I'm getting here that a lot of the people who chose this pile, you guys are also very, very authentic, or you're very open and honest, because Ace of Swords is all about truth, okay? And I'm getting here as well that you're also very patient in terms of you try to take your time. You just don't go after something without really examining the situation carefully, all right? You try to plan things before taking any form of action. I'm also getting here as well that, yeah, with the Ace of Cups, which is all about love, deep love, all right? So I'm really getting here that you guys have a big heart too. You're very generous. That's the energy I'm getting for group number 3. Very generous. You always think about others, not just yourself. So the word selfless is very, very strong for group number 3. I'm also hearing very strongly that some of you have a strong connection with the divine, because I'm drawn to the angel over here. All right. Some of you are also, yeah, the type of a person who's willing to kind of like, yeah, sacrifice their own personal happiness for others. Again, there's something about, you know, you really try to care about people a lot, that you're willing to sacrifice even your own personal happiness for others. How generous is that? Okay. How selfless is that? And lastly, what I'm also hearing very strongly is that, yeah, some of you have healthy boundaries. Okay. That even though you are very caring, very kind, giving towards people, you can still establish, healthy boundaries. And that's what they actually find so sexy about you as well. Some of you may have very beautiful voice. Okay. Not necessarily you like to sing, but I'm getting that, yeah, a lot of men, really likes the way you talk, or they really like your voice. Yeah. Okay. So let's move on to the next set of cards. Hmm. You got first chakra Archangel Michael, and then you got broken heart. Yeah. I feel with a broken heart, this is what you've experienced, group number 3. Okay. That even though people may have hurt you, you still love to care for people. Okay. No wonder you got the Ace of Cups. You can actually exercise or demonstrate rather unconditional love. That even though people around you may have hurt you, yeah, you're just naturally very kind, very loving, very understanding. And with the first chakra, you guys are also very much protective as well, by the way, because Archangel Michael is all about protection. So I'm getting here that, yeah, you're very protective to your loved ones. But at the same time, with the first chakra, you guys are just very secure people. Okay. Opposite of that is somebody's very fearful all the time, or somebody who is insecure and you're not. Okay. You're also confident about yourself. Let's see. Let's try to pull it more. What do men find so sexy about you? Group number 3. A leg up. See, you really like to help people. I kind of like got that for group number 1. Yeah, so somebody's probably checking out all piles, but I'm getting here with this leg up. You really provide assistance to people. Okay, you like to share, you like to help. Okay, it's like you guys are a great Samaritan. That's also the vibe I'm getting for your energy. And again, with the image of the polar bear, leader, strong leadership skills as well. You also try to live in the present. That's what I'm getting. You're very organized. That's also what I heard. That's what they also find so sexy about you. And then you got the unexpected card. So with the unexpected card, I kind of like got that as well, but I didn't get this card for any of the groups. But I'm kind of like getting the same message, in which a lot of the people chose this pile as well. You guys are very unpredictable, okay? And men find that so sexy, that you're not so predictable, you're not so obvious that you're so much into them, okay? Because again, it kills the mystery, it kills the challenge when it's so obvious that you're so much into, someone. So you kind of like know how to remain mysterious, all right? So yeah, they really find you so sexy whenever you do that. It's like they always wanted to explore, like, what's next? Like, I wanted to find out more about group number 3. That's what I'm getting. Also, look at that. This young lady's leaning on this person's shoulder, which is quite similar to, let me go back, to the leg up card with this helpless young polar bear, trying to lean towards its mother. So I'm just really getting here that there's something about your energy, group number 3, in which you guys are very reliable and dependable. Okay. They find that so sexy about you that they can actually rely on you. But I'll be very honest, because you guys are also strong and that you're also very helpful people, you may actually attract needy individuals. All right. That's also what I'm hearing right now from Spirit. Not for all of you, though, since this is a general reading. Suffering in silence, and then you got the 3 of Swords. So Yeah, what I'm actually getting here as well with the suffering in silence and then the Three of Swords is that, yeah, you've also been through a lot in life, okay? And even though you're hurt, you just try to keep it to yourself. Not necessarily that you're not honest or you're not authentic. It's just that because of you just try to keep the pain, to remain tough, to remain strong. That's it. They find that so sexy about you, all right? That you don't want to appear so vulnerable. That even though you're already really, on the verge of breaking down in tears, or, yeah, on the point of meltdown, all right? That's more of like what I'm hearing. You try to compose yourself, you try to remain strong. Okay, that's what I got when I saw the Suffering in Silence card as well as the Three of Swords in reverse. Also, I'm getting a very, yeah, mysterious energy, just like what I said, because you got the unexpected card, right? Look at that. You can't see this woman's face. The same with the unexpected card. So I'm just really getting a very mysterious, unpredictable type of energy for group number three, which most men, all right, find so sexy. Next, you got doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Okay. So, yeah, I feel that you make them doubt. That's more of like what I'm hearing when I saw this doubt card. It's not you trying to find all the answers, but because of your mysterious energy, reserved and mysterious energy, it's like, yeah, they really wanted to find out more about you, just like what I said. Okay. Some of them, they're not sure whether you also like them back. Because again, you guys are very unpredictable. Yeah, but look at that. You got the unseen mystery again. Because the unseen card is talking about mystery, secrets. Okay. Wow, a lot of mysterious people chose this pile. You're very unpredictable. It's hard to read you. Okay. That's what men find so sexy about you. And that's why they are always in doubt. Does group number three likes me? Because I don't know. And yeah, that can also be very good for most men. Because like what I said, majority of men, they love challenge, right? So if you're actually, acting very predictable, or that you're actually, yeah, very obvious about how you feel towards, someone that you like, yeah, it just basically kills the mystery or the challenge. So it's a good thing you try to do that, or you're trying to remain mysterious and not so obvious. So I really feel your mysterious nature is very appealing to most men. Okay, they find that very, very exciting. Also, by the way, I'm drawn to this woman's hands. So you may have also very delicate, very beautiful hands. Okay, so let's see what else. Oh my gosh, peaches or peach. So yeah, they really find that so sexy about you. All right. You have beautiful peaches, if you know what I mean. Okay. And yeah, you give, um, this great satisfaction for most people that you're around with, not just men, right? It makes them feel good. Also, it's like, a lot of the men, whether these are your exes as well, all right, they see you as a trophy. Okay. So I'm also getting that a lot of the people who chose this pile, you're also very naturally attractive people. Okay. So they really wanted to grab your attention. They really see you as a prize. Okay. You're a trophy. Okay. Wow. Let's try to pull up more. Very, very interesting for group number three. What else? What do men find so sexy about group number three? Okay, you got the journey. So, what I'm actually getting with the journey card is that, yeah, you've been through a lot as well in life. And I feel life has taught you so many things, a lot of lessons. And I'm just really getting that, yeah. because of your experience, because of your knowledge, all right? It has also made you strong and wise. That's what I'm picking up here. Plus, this journey card is also talking about a person who likes to explore, who always wanted to try out new things, exciting things. Karmic completion. So, yeah, with this karmic completion, again, something about lessons. And I was just talking about that you've been through a lot as well, group number 3. And yeah, life has taught you so many valuable lessons. And this has made you really tough as well. All right. You've learned from those past lessons. But again, the path towards learning is endless, right? As long as you're alive, you're still learning. There's far more things that you would be learning in life as long as you're alive. And then he got magic prayer. All right. So with the magic prayer, what I'm actually hearing very strongly is that, like what I said at the very start of the reading, some people checking out this pile, you guys are either very spiritual or very religious, because I'm really getting that you have a strong connection with the divine. Okay. Also, if I read this based on the image, you may have this very beautiful hair. All right. Yeah, very, very beautiful hair, which men find so sexy. So whether you love to dye your hair or you just have very beautiful, hair. All right, let's see. What else? Okay, you got darkest fears. So what I'm also getting here with this darkest fears, this is actually not you, okay? I'm getting that, yeah, it puts most men, in a fearful state because they really can't figure you out. Remember, you actually got, was that the doubt card? Let me just go back to one of your cards earlier just to make sure. Yeah, you got the doubt card. So this is it. This is not you, but it puts most men in this Nine of Swords energy because of they're not sure whether you are really into them, okay? Or do you like him back? Because again, you're very mysterious. You're not very obvious when you're into someone. And at the same time, yeah, it's like with this Nine of Swords, which is talking about somebody's overthinking, this is them trying to think about whether do you like him back? All right. Are you also interested in them? Okay. So, yeah, your mysterious nature, just like what I said earlier, group number 3, puts them at ease. But at the same time, I'm also picking up that, yeah, some of them or majority of them also finds you very intimidating. You got perfect harmony. So, yeah, remember at the very start of this reading, I even said that some of you guys have very beautiful voice. And now we see here music notes. So, yeah, not necessarily singing voice, but it can be for some people checking out this group. But that's what I actually heard at the very start of the reading, if you can still remember. Because Spirit was actually saying that some of you have a very beautiful voice, or okay, singing voice as well. Or you guys are also very talented. Okay. So let's see. Let's move on to the next card. Let's try this one. Aww. Wow. So you're very protective of your loved ones, really, group number 3. Okay. And I'm getting here as well that you're the type of person who likes comfort. I'm hearing the word comfort when I see this image over here, all right? So you provide that ease and comfort to the people around you, which they also like. I'm also getting here for group number 3 that, yeah, you really try to take a step back to observe the situation carefully before you do anything. Okay. So you're not very hasty. And that's what they actually like about you. You really also make use of your logical mind, not just your feelings, not just your emotions. Okay. So let's put this aside now. Let's pull up this one. Some of you are also very objective. You're very fair. And that's what they also find so sexy. You're not biased. And again, the word protection, that kept on repeating for group number 3. Very protective of your dear ones. See? You got openness and honesty. What you see is what you get, it says here. So what did I say earlier? Because you got the Ace of Swords, and Ace of Swords is all about truth. Yes, you have this mysterious nature about you, where you seem to be very secretive and mysterious, but that's not to say that you're not authentic. That's not to say that you are deceptive. In fact, a lot of you chose this pile. You guys are very also straightforward. You're actually very transparent or open, okay? So what you see is really what you get. Some of you don't have any trouble in changing any negative behaviors and turning it into something positive, which is, again, although they didn't get this card, but I'm getting the same message. So somebody may have checked out either group 1 or group 2 and then jumped to group number 3, because I also got that message for one of the groups in which somebody, has, this really beautiful, nature of being able to change for the better, right? To acknowledge their mistakes and to turn, those negative past behaviors into something positive. Yeah, you guys are Earth Angels, group number 3. You got the angel wing. Wow. Oops, a lot of cards. Let's just get 2 more. Okay, what is this? Okay, all right. For some of you, I'm hearing that because you are very straightforward, because you got the Ace of Swords, right? And it says what you see is what you get. Because again, this is a collective reading. I'm picking up so many traits or personality for group number 3. And it doesn't mean that if we chose group number 3 that everybody, possess the same type of traits. So just take what resonates with you. In other words, because I'm getting some of you are also very straightforward and just not to say that you're tactless, but because you're blunt. Let's just use the word blunt. Some of you are very blunt, very straightforward, but they still find that very sexy that you speak your mind. In other words, no wonder you got the Ace of Swords. Sometimes it can be harsh or cutting, okay? But you just speak your truth. You don't have any trouble in speaking your truth, and that's what they find so sexy as well for some of you. Yeah. Oh my gosh. You guys are just so persistent, okay? To the point that sometimes you may appear really, stubborn, okay? Or your tenacity. Let's just use that term, all right? Your steely determination, your tenacity, is very, very sexy for most men. Okay, what else? Okay. Reflection. Oh my gosh. You guys really love to observe. That's also what I'm hearing now. Yeah. You're very analytical people. You like to observe. You're very logical. And also with the divine timing, you guys are also very patient people. And that's what they find so sexy about you. I keep on hearing somebody watching group number 3. In terms of height, you may be short, but you're so sexy. Okay? Yeah, I keep on hearing that. Short and sexy. Oh my gosh. Wow. All right. And then you got gratitude. So, yeah, you really appreciate even the smallest things. You appreciate, the simplest things in life or everything. Okay. And that's what they find so sexy about you. Also, with the reflection card, I really feel that group number three, you really like to go within. Okay. Um, and at the same time, just like what I said earlier, you try to reflect on things, ponder about things first before you actually take any action. All right. Um, you just don't rush yourself, in other words. That's why I got this divine timing card. So yeah, you're very patient. Let's pull up more. What else? Lasting love. This is your true love. Oh my gosh, yeah. So I really feel with this lasting love, you guys, when you really love someone or when you really like someone, you don't easily either give up on those people that you care about or those you actually love. All right. You're also very faithful. Let's try to use this one first. I forgot to pull up this deck. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. For some of you, you guys also kind of like try to distract yourself. So, for instance, when you are either bothered by something, instead of putting your focus on the things that would just, bring about a lot of negativity for you, even though you know that you're going through a lot or you're going through a lot of stress, you try to not necessarily distract yourself, but you try to shift it. Okay, you try to shift your energy. You try to put your focus on other things that would actually either, yeah, raise your vibration or try to uplift your spirit. And they really find that so sexy about you instead of always, sulking in one corner and crying and whining and seeing yourself as a victim. So that's great. All right. That's great that you know how to shift your consciousness or how to try to shift your vibration as well towards the positive. Some of you are type 5 people or type 7. Okay. Personality type, I mean. All right, so we're down to one last card. Let's see what else. Okay, confusion. You really make them confused. Group number 3, what did I say? Remember the 9 of Swords? And then you got the Doubt card. And then you have a lot of cards around mystery. So since you're very mysterious, and it's hard to read you, or it's hard for men to read whether you like them back or not, yeah, you really confuse them. And that's what they find so sexy about you. Because, like what I said, majority of men, they really love challenge. As opposed to, oh, I know that group number 3 likes me, so where's the challenge there? Where's the thrill? Because I know that she is very much into me, right? In fact, she kept on calling me. She kept on saying, I love you. She kept on texting me, every now and then. So it just kills the mystery or it just kills the challenge. But with you, group number 3, you're actually very mysterious and it leaves a lot of men feeling confused. You're not predictable. Okay. And yeah, that's why it confuses them. Oh my gosh. Are you freaking kidding me? And at the same time, with the confusion card, since you also got the Ace of Swords at the very start of your reading, so anything that confuses you, because I feel as well that some of the people checking out this pile, you're more logical. You like to think a lot, okay? Either you're very analytical or you just basically love to think, okay? But I'm getting that you always wanted to find answers, all right? Or either you actually wanted, to find a solution as well. So that can also be a message for some of you. But others of you with the confusion card, this is how you actually make most men feel. You confuse them in such a way that they really don't know whether you are really into them or not. but they still find that sexy because it gives them a lot of excitement. It gives them a lot of, yeah, challenge, right? So, yeah, that's what I got for you, group number 3. I certainly hope you enjoyed this reading. Very beautiful. Even though some parts of it, again, because I'm really picking up, somebody's been checking out all 3 piles. That's why some of the energies that I picked out for group 1 or group number 2 is also appearing in some of the cards that we're pulling up. But I love the fact that all 3 piles or all 3 groups are very much unique still. So I like the unique energy that I'm getting still for group number 3, especially that part in which majority of the men really find you so sexy because of your mysterious nature, all right, and that you're not very, very predictable. So, yeah, that's what I got for you. I hope you enjoyed this. As always, I'll see you again next week. Bye.